again, it's me, Debbie. Today we're going to talk about colors. I love colors. So let's see if you know your colors. I'm going to pull these scarves down here. By the time I get to the end, you try to guess what color it is. Ready? Here it comes. Can you see it? Can you see it? What color is it? If you said red, you're right. Here comes the next one. It's coming out. What color is it? Yellow. That's a bright color. Next is blue. Before I go any further, can you guess what's going to come next? Take a guess. Say it out loud. Here it comes. If you said green, you're right. There's green. Aren't they pretty scarves? And last is orange. Today we're going to talk about all these colors. Aren't they pretty? Let's put them back in here for now. Now there's three colors and they're called primary colors. There's yellow, red, and blue. Using these three colors you can make lots of different colors. Let's watch and see. Take some yellow, put it in here. This is a test tube, so this is like a science experiment, and this is an eyedropper. Inside here is food coloring and water. Now I'm going to take a little bit of red, because this red is really potent. Put it in here. I'm going to shake it up. Can you see? It turned orange. Like this. Like this. Orange. So, red and yellow make orange. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's use red again. Red and blue. Shake it up in the test tube. Make purple. Purple's a nice color. So now let's try some yellow and a little bit of blue. What color? Green. So instead of having three colors now, we have 6 colors. So why don't you try that and you can make a chart and see if you're right. All right, now I have a story to tell you about colors. I'm going to go over there. Here's our story. One sheep, blue sheep. Once upon a time, there were 4 silly sheep with fleeces white as snow. 1, 2, 3, 4. But when the farmer spilled the paint, one silly sheep turned red. Look at, he's red. He got the paint all over him. 2 silly sheep strutted out of the barn. One sneezed a great big achoo, achoo, and down came the paint, and one silly sheep turned blue. Look, he's blue now, silly guy. Oh, what a sight. The red sheep laughed. What strange looking fellow. 3 sheep chuckled because one turned yellow. He's yellow. The silly sheep all wondered, how would they ever get cleaned? Then 2 sheep had the same idea, and they put some blue, do you remember? We mixed blue and yellow together, and they threw it on him, and what color did he turn? Green! He turned green. So there's the 4 sheep. They kind of look nice, those different colors, don't you think? The farmer laughed to see such a sight. What should he do, he wondered. So he got out his shears, which are kind of like scissors, and he cut off all their white, and then he made a beautiful scarf. Look at that. And now he can wear that to keep himself warm. Look at his face. Do you think he thinks that's funny? I think he does too. So we were talking about colors, but sometimes there's different shades of colors. So what does that mean? Let's see. In here I have a whole bunch of blue things. They're all blue, but they're different shades. There's a whale, the thing that looks in your ear when you go to the doctor, a fork, oh, a cap, or a bottle, and a little cricket. Even the basket's blue. Do you see how they're all blue, but they're different shades? That's called shades of blue. Let's put those all in there. I wonder how you make different shades. Like even look at the yellow. Bright yellow wall, yellow on here, yellow chick, corn, and a little school bus. You see how they're different shades? All yellow, but different shades. Just like we're all kids, but we all have different names, right? Same thing, or we all look different. Okay, so let's try. I brought it over. So there's our orange. I'm going to add a little bit more water, and let's see if the shade turns. See, it gets a little bit lighter if you add more water. Let's try this blue one. See, it gets a little bit lighter. And I could do it with the green too. The other way to make it lighter or darker is to add a little bit of black, will make it darker, and add a little bit of white, and it'll make it lighter. So for instance, if I was to put white inside red, I could probably make pink. Do you think that'll work? You be a scientist and you try these things at home and let me know how you do. And I'll see you next time.